What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 427 podcast with your host Tanner and once again on the show Isaiah. He's becoming a regular at this point. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, Tanner? Glad to be back.
So, to my understanding, in your words, you have a better understanding of the game Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes. Basically I've been playing I played a lot more, got a
Hold
better
on. Let me stop
understanding
you
of the
there.
game.
Let me stop you
All
there.
right. Okay.
Anybody that's listening to this and you haven't played the game yet, or you're like early in the game, there's probably going to be spoilers here. So just keep that in mind. All right, continue.
So I put several hours into it. I've got a better understanding of like the hacking and building and all that, crafting, the quest lines, all that stuff. But I've also experienced a lot of problems with the game too the more I've played. Um, so I mean, we'll get more into that later. But I do have some things about this game I gotta get off my chest. Just put it that way.
See, for me, it's actually kind of the opposite. The longer I've been playing, the less like bugs and stuff I've seen, but that might just be because they're updating it.
Yeah, I mean that could be. One thing that I really like in video games is that immerses me is like the soundtrack, and somehow my game file got corrupted, and so I don't get any
You haven't
music
figured that out yet?
whatsoever. No, dude, I don't get any music in the game. Like if I'm in my car, I could select radio stations, but they won't work. If I'm in a battle, usually like when you initiate a battle, like some music, like fighting music comes on,
Are you
and
sure you
so
didn't like accidentally enable like streamer
no,
mode?
no, I checked all the settings, everything's on. I turned everything off, then turned it back on, and it was still no luck.
Hmm.
Um, but that wasn't my only problem. I'm not trying to just sit here and beat on the game the whole time, but I've had problems where I've fell through the map and I would fall for like a couple minutes and then it would teleport me back onto the map
Oh
regular,
god.
like where I fell through at uh
Yeah,
regularly.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I feel like some people have better luck than others, you know. Um, I played, like I said, I've played on the Series X and the PC, and I haven't had you know crazy problems with that. But I've been trying out like the OG console and experienced a lot of stuff.
See, I feel like what a
Um,
lot of people are getting wrong about their like perception of the game on last gen consoles is that they're expecting a next generation game, a game that was primarily developed for
oh
next generation technology to run perfectly on last gen.
yeah, but the thing about it is they Cyberpunk they kind of played everybody because from what I've heard from reviewers that they asked for like, hey, we would like to have the previous gen version, or I would like to have Series X or PS5 review disc or whatever, and they would only give them the PC version. So all these reviewers did the PC version, played the game that way,
Nobody got
and
console review codes until launch day.
exactly. So the Cyber or CD Projekt Red basically played everybody because they knew that game that they didn't pay that much attention. They had a small team working on the previous gen consoles, and they didn't want the reviewers to see what version of how those versions of the games turned out. So when it finally
Yeah.
released, it's like, oh yeah, we played you guys.
To be
So that's why they're
clear,
giving
when
all
we
these.
when we say CD Projekt Red, we're talking about the corporate side of CD Projekt Red, not the
Yeah,
developers.
yeah, yeah. Not the
The
developers.
developers
Can't
knew
really.
it wasn't in a perfect state.
But they just what I heard was they just kept pushing for these unrealistic deadlines, which kind of just screwed everything up.
Yeah. They
Um,
kind of went out the window with the game is ready when it's ready, and they were like, okay, we want to get this out now.
did you? So I'm sure you've heard that PS4 or well Sony
You took it
took
off the digital store. Yeah.
and gave full refunds to everybody.
Yeah.
But
So
in the end though,
CD
yeah,
Project
go
Red
ahead.
and Sony were in talks, and CD Project Red was like, hey, just can you give these people refunds? And to what it sounds like is Sony was like, we will give them refunds if you admit that this product is faulty, and then we will take it off of the store and issue full refunds, but only if you stay that it is faulty, which on PlayStation 4 it is like not too great.
Um, I seen how they could possibly. I read today an article about how they could possibly be facing some Class A lawsuit
Mm.
because of this stuff.
I saw something
So,
about
but
that, but I don't think it'll go very far. So
yeah, we'll have to just see how that plays out. And still pretty early to call that one.
the people that aren't willing to stick with the game and give it a chance to, get updates and stuff, they can get their refunds now and shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I've experienced some stuff that definitely uh took me out of the immersion. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
The
not just gonna sit here. I feel like last podcast I still was under that hype, and the my dopamine levels were going crazy because I waited so long for this game and I was
Yeah.
like blinded. But the more I sat down and played the game, I had some gripes about it. And another thing that I wanted to mention was, as I put more hours into the storyline, I realized the path that I had taken. Because like you got your three origin paths you can take.
Oh yeah, you
So
went corpo, right?
yeah, I went corpo. And the more hours I put into the game, I realized that you have a beginner quest for like whatever you take, whatever,
Yeah, like the
you know,
prologue.
origin. Yeah, the prologue. They never referenced anything back to the prologue. Like you can clearly tell that the game was rushed out and they just didn't finish the origin story for the corp. I haven't played Street Kid or Nomad, so I don't know if those quest lines experience the same problem that but you could definitely see where parts of the storyline is missing
See,
because
I've
you
go ahead.
you spoiler alert, you meet like your CEO or whatever, and he gives you a task to help clear his name of like fraud, or I can't remember exactly, but you hear about this problem, and it never gets addressed again ever. So you have some strangers come and visit you. They steal some data from you, and then after that, you never hear anything about it again.
Hmm. See,
So
I personally chose the Nomad for my first playthrough, and I haven't finished the main storyline yet. But from what I can tell, Nomad seems to be pretty fleshed out because there are like dozens of times where I've had the option to do like Nomad specific um, option paths in like cutscenes and stuff, and in
I get,
choices. There's like Nomad specific choices.
yeah, I get like corpo, I get corpo like dialogue options and stuff like that. But I don't know yet if I've had like any different cutscenes or anything like that.
Well, I'm pretty
But
sure, I'm not 100%, but I don't think you can romance with Pan Am if you're not a nomad.
yeah,
Have
I
you gone
heard
that
that
far?
I heard different parts in the game. There's certain things requirements you have to meet to romance certain people. Like for instance, there's I can't remember her name, but there's a woman in there that is straight up like she's a lesbian,
Judy Alvarez.
and if you're a guy
Yeah,
character, you can't romance with
it's a
her.
no-fly
I thought that
zone.
was pretty wild. But I wonder if you like pick a female, but give the female a penis with a male voice if you can romance her still.
I believe the way that like dialogue and options are determined for gender specific things is by the voice tone.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. So if you had like a female body with a male voice and a dick, no, I don't think Judy would go for that.
That's funny though
Just
to
my
think
observation,
about.
though. How far? Like, what was the last mission you did? Like, big mission?
Oh, man, I'd say I'm still probably like a little early into the main quest line because I've just been doing a lot of side quests and stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, I got so I finished the intro and all that stuff, so I had like the logo pop up. So I'm like a couple missions past that. I've met. Let's see here. I can't exactly remember where I was exactly. I just know I started. I just got done like talking with the Asian dude. I don't know
Takamura?
if it was the. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm. Have so you have Silverhand's engram in your head already?
Yes.
Okay, and you and Takemura are working together.
Yes.
Okay.
So I get we're trying to like get information on basically how I can keep living. We're trying to acquire.
Have you
Was it?
attacked the AV yet and got the guy from it?
I think that's where I'm on, like the mission that I'm on.
The one where you have to set off the EMP.
Yeah, but I have not made it like finished it.
Oh, okay. I think his name was like Harrison or something. Henderson, that's what it was. His last name was Henderson.
Henderson, yes.
Okay, and you haven't done him yet.
No.
Okay. See, I'm pretty sure I'm like the three, like, I'd say like 2/3 of the way through, if not more, because I just got to a point where it said I went to go interact with the mission, and it said point of no return. If you do this now, none of the side quests will be available until you finish all of the main quests. So turn back if you want to do that stuff first.
Wait, so if you do this mission, you can no longer do any other things until you finish like the main quest line, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know there was
So
something
wait,
like that in The Witcher 3 if you ever played The Witcher.
do you think you're almost finished with the main quest then, would you say?
I'd say like over 2/3. Probably like 3/4 of the way through.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I take it you're not continuing until you do more side quests.
I'm gonna do a lot more of the side quests
Wait,
before
so
I pass that.
do you know anybody who's finished the main quest line?
No.
Do you know if you still get to play after you finish the main, like Fallout 3, how you beat it, and initially before like the DLC, if you beat the main quest line, it just ended there and you couldn't go back and do side missions. I wonder if that's the same for this game.
I'm assuming that yes, like much like The Witcher 3 and Fallout, like you said, that yes, after you finish the main story, you can still go around and do a bunch of stuff for as long as you want.
Yeah, that being said, yeah, I've already just been. I mean, you can clearly tell because I'm not that far in the main quest
What
line,
level
but
are you?
I've uh, I don't know, upwards of around 20 maybe.
All right, I'm around like 25, 26-ish.
Okay.
What's your street cred though?
It's 20.
Oh, see, mine's 41.
Yeah, dang, you've been macking them side quests.
I've also got full legendary armor. Uh, I've got really fucking good weapons. What guns do you have? What weapons?
I use mostly my person's like structured around melee, like blades and like pistols and stuff. And for a lot of the boss battles, I'll use a sniper a lot of times and just keep macking their head with rounds.
Mm.
Dude, what do you think about the snipers in the game?
It might have just been the one I was using because it was a pretty like early on one. It didn't seem like as powerful as I thought it should have been.
Man, like just like what they did with the guns and how they feel though. Like when you use a sniper in that game, it feels so powerful by like the sound and like when you shoot it, your character moves like a couple
Oh yeah,
steps
it
back
has
as if they're
really good like
yeah.
audio design.
Yeah, I was like, man, like this feels like a beefy gun.
So do you have mantis blades?
Uh yeah, I currently just bought those.
What tier?
Like whatever you start out with. I'm
There's
pretty sure
a place where you can get legendary mantis blades for free, right? You just loot them.
what where's that at?
I'll send you the link after we're done recording to the video.
Yeah, that'll work.
Dude, they're fucking insane. Have you used them yet?
Dude, yeah, the animations for those are so nice. My buddy was telling me how he had them upgraded all the way, and he could just run around and just rip people's heads off instantly.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I do. Like I have a legendary D5 Sidewinder, which is one of the smart assault rifles, so it auto locks the bullets and shit. And the pistol I'm currently using is the Lizzie, the tech pistol.
Okay.
So I've got it. Yeah, I've got that. Got full like legendary nomad armor, and I'm not done upgrading it yet. But when I do, it's gonna be somewhere around like 3,000 armor points.
Jeez.
Yeah. What cars
Putting
do
in
you
that
have? Have you
work.
bought any cars?
Have I bought any cars? I bought the I like motorcycles, so I've been buying a bunch of motorcycles. I bought that starts with the K.
The Kenshi,
It looks
whatever
like
it is.
yeah, it looks like Akira's motorcycle from the anime.
Mm. What what was I gonna say? Have you bought the Apollo? The Apollo Scorpion, or just the Apollo?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so in my opinion, the Apollo is the best feeling bike in the game.
Really? So I should
Yeah.
probably get on that. How much does that cost? What will that run you?
Um, you can get it. You can get a special version of it for free by completing the missions with Pan Am. I don't know
Okay.
how much the one you buy costs because I haven't bought it because I have the one I got from the mission.
I was thinking about getting like a nice one of those off-road vehicles. Those, I think those look pretty neat.
Oh, okay. So did you do that money thing that I sent you the link to a couple days ago?
No, I did not. So that actually works.
Yes, it fucking works.
Okay, so explain to the people how it works.
Okay, so there's a side mission. You go do it, and the loot is a rare painting that like fell from the moon because some rich douchebag had it hung up on the moon, but now it's back down on the ground. You take that painting. Now this painting sells for 4,000 eddies or euro dollars. So there's a glitch where you can like sell the painting, then you leave the vendor, then you press the pause button and the open vendor button at the same time, and then in the panel where you can like buy back the stuff you sold. So the
Yeah.
painting you just sold for 4,000, you can buy it back for five euro dollars.
Wow.
But the thing is that was how the original one worked. But the thing is, when you do it, when you press the pause button and the open seller button at the same time, it glitches out, and you can like just spam the buyback button on it like hundreds of times, and it won't cost you anything. And then when you go into your inventory, you'll have hundreds and hundreds of these paintings. And then
And you just keep reselling them for that 4,000
you
price.
can sell 5 at a time for 20,000 because at the drop points they only carry 20,000 euro
Okay.
dollars. So you sell 5 at a time. Once that's out of cash to give you, you skip time ahead by 24 hours, and then you can do it again. Then skip 24 hours, then do it again. Then skip 24 hours, then do it again.
So what's the most money you've accumulated doing this
I'm at like
little exploit?
650,000
Oh my gosh. So you can pretty much buy anything in the game.
to an extent, yes. What
That's cool.
how much money do you have?
Oh fuck, dude. I just bought those mantis blades, so I'm kind of hurting.
How much did you pay for the mantis blades?
Aren't they like 15 thou?
Oof, yeah. And they're base level ones.
And I could fucking just get like the legendary ones for free. I feel a little taken advantage of.
Have you heard of the gun Skippy?
No.
Okay, so it's a tech pistol, like it auto aims and stuff. But it's this like it's a special like iconic quest item, and it's like a prototype gun with artificial intelligence built into it that talks to you, and like uh, as
What?
you as you level up, it also levels itself up and gets better. It scales with you.
So where do you get this at?
I'll send you the link to these. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm getting it right now. But it's and the thing about it, what makes it a lot better uh than any of the other tech pistols is that you can there's two modes you can choose when you first get it. Puppy loving pacifist, which it'll aim for the lower body and extremities and like center mass, or you can choose cold blooded killer, and that'll only aim for the head.
Why wouldn't it? I don't understand. I feel like everybody would click that option.
I don't know. I went for cold blooded killer.
Yeah, I know, right?
you know,
I'm what difficulty are you playing on?
I'm playing on normal.
Oh, dude, so I'm playing on hard, and I've noticed that my game experience has been different than anybody else's. Like the hard in that game is ridiculous, man. You go to a lot of. Did you have a problem being under level, doing missions and being one hit a lot?
No.
Yeah, dude. That's another reason what's taking me so long with the game is I get one hit almost every mission I do.
Hmm.
Literally one hit. I don't know if it's a glitch or if that's just how hard mode is. But if I'm going into an area that's like hard or very like orange
Well,
level to
you know
like red
the
level.
enemies that have a red skull above their head means they're high danger to you. There you go. I sent you the link to how to get the Skippy and then the money glitch in the texting channel.
Yeah, I received them.
I received them.
What?
I've received them.
Received them. So,
No, it's
what do you think the new? Do you have any theories on what you think the first DLC will be yet, or you need to play some more?
I think it's gonna be something moon themed
That's what I'm thinking, man.
because there's the
I was
painting
thinking the same
that fell
thing.
down from the moon, and you know Johnny Silverhand. He talks to you about it. And he's like, yeah, I know all about this painting. There was some rich douchebag that had it hung up on the moon in his house. So I'm thinking, moon DLC.
That'd be dope if you can leave Night City and go to the moon or something. Just anywhere else besides Night City, that'd be crazy.
You know what I imagine? Like
What?
running around in moon gravity, jumping up stupid high, then like doing mantis blade takedowns from the sky. Like
Zero.
like you come in from above your enemy with the mantis blades after jumping in moon gravity, and then like you shove each blade like down the side of their neck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, wouldn't that be like right where your collarbone is, like one blade on each side, just down into the fucking lungs and heart.
That'd be gnarly.
That would
I'm
be
not gonna
so
lie, that'd be
fucking
gnarly.
cool. And then what if they're just fucking aliens, man?
Like, what do you mean aliens?
Like fucking
Oh,
aliens, extraterrestrials.
like you ran into some in the game?
Dude, that would be fucking sick.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Or maybe like they're like experiencing them getting like tech and stuff. Who knows?
Or maybe it goes Saints Row and aliens try to invade Night City and you have to assume presidency.
Yeah. Dude, I've never played that. That game looks so ridiculous. Dude, I mean they've always been ridiculous, but that one specific, I was like, oh
Dude,
crap, dude.
at one point, Saints Row 4 Re-elected was my favorite game. And that was a
You're
long time ago.
kidding.
Dude, there is
Bro,
just.
I played them all. I like 2 and 3, I think it was. Those games were great.
Mm. But Saints Row 4 Re-elected is just like a whole, like, fucking ballpark. Like, I played the
Yeah.
third one, and I've played Re-elected.
Yeah, that when I was watching gameplay of that video, I was like, "You're just like a president, like flying through the air." I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, what?"
So, do you know what actually happens in that game, though?
No.
So at the start of the game, you do a special operations mission and save the world, and then you assume presidency of the United States. And then shortly after, aliens invade, and you get dumped into like a simulated world that the aliens control, and you have to like fight
Okay.
your way out. To keep it short and sweet.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Now you mentioned that, it's coming back to me. I do remember that.
But there is just so much wacky shit in that fucking game.
Dude,
There's
it's like that fucking goat simulator game, just shit like that.
oh my
It's like, what
god.
the
Do you
hell?
have Goat Simulator?
No, I've never played it. I've watched it though.
There was like a promotional live stream Microsoft did like a year or two ago, where if you like watched the live stream for like an hour, they would like deposit like a random free game into your Microsoft account. So I watched that stream, and they gave me Goat Simulator. I'm like, great, what the fuck am I gonna do with this?
It's like, congratulations, you win. I was like, I'd be like, gee, thanks. Like, at least give me something tangible I can fucking resell.
It's just fucking.
I would. That's hilarious, man.
But back onto the topic. How are you liking the story of the game so far? Cyberpunk.
Dude, it's pretty cool.
Have you cried?
Oh, dude, to be honest, when spoiler alert, when I was not expecting V's friend to die.
You don't even know his
Uh,
name.
yeah, nah, dude.
Jackie
What's his
Wells.
name? Yeah, Jackie. Yeah, when Jackie fucking dies, dude, that threw me off. I was
That's
like,
pretty early
dude,
in the game, though.
exactly.
I feel
Like
like
I
it
was
would have
like,
been more impactful if they gave you a longer period of time to like get
see,
acquainted and get to know him.
that's like another reason why I think that the game was rushed in development or rushed in development because of that specific moment too.
Mm.
Like I feel like they had to like switch. Like it was later in the game, but they had to like switch it around just to help meet deadline. There's so much stuff. Like there was an article from back in the day when the game was still being developed about how they were talking about like the system with the police and all this stuff and
Oh, the
uh
wanted system is broken.
yeah, so they were like, oh, you can team up with the police and you could bribe them. They're really easy to sway because they're corrupted, and they promise all this like dynamicness of these police, like how the police work in that game, but didn't do any of that. And they're honestly like really dumb AI. Like you could go like 2 blocks down and they'll just stop chasing you and disappear. Like
Yeah.
that, it's like CD Projekt Red made so much money off this game before it even dropped. I feel like instead of focusing on the multiplayer they're gonna add, that they just need to go and just add more shit into the single player
From what I've heard,
first.
the multiplayer is going to be a standalone title.
You think so?
Yeah, from what
Like
I've
you
heard,
gotta download something
from
separately.
what I've heard, they're planning to make it a standalone title and keep it like in the same world and universe, but like in different
Do you
perspectives.
still get to use your character, or you think it'll be like GTA where you have to make a different character?
I don't think they're no. I think they're gonna go like MMORPG instead of just online RPG. So like create a new character like Elder Scrolls Online. You know, like in Skyrim, you play as the dragon lord,
Yeah,
but then in Elder
yeah, I see
Scrolls
what you're saying.
Online, you're just playing as a character.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So
I just hope they execute it.
as of
They
right now, they
got,
need to get their shit together with Cyberpunk 2077 before they
yeah,
move on to Cyberpunk
that's what I'm
Online.
saying. Like, I don't want to hear anything about multiplayer until they get the shit figured out
Yeah.
for single player. Like, add some of those features you said you were gonna add before the game dropped.
So I have a
Which
question,
I mean,
Isaiah.
yeah, go ahead.
What gender is your character?
My character is a female with a very large phallic-like appendage,
Phallic like.
like uh, like a banana, a penis.
Okay,
She's
foreskin
got a
or no? Foreskin or
penis.
circumcised?
She has foreskin for sure.
How did I? Okay, before we started recording, like before we were talking, I was like, I wonder what character Isaiah has. And the first thing that popped in my head was chick with a big uncircumcised cock.
Yeah,
So how did
I
I
mean,
fucking know that?
and she still has a feminine voice. So, so put that in consider or put that in perspective.
Dude.
I,
So
I figured you, I figured your character you chose to have neither or.
hmm?
Like you got like a fucking blank spot down there.
Oh no, I chose the big penis.
Oh, I was about to say I figured your thing would look like a Barbie doll with like nothing down there, like a Ken doll.
No, I went with like a semi-realistic kind of character look for my first playthrough. The next one I'll probably do something crazy though,
Okay, okay.
because I'm planning to finish Nomad, then do like Street Kid or Corpo, then Street Kid or Corpo.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Street Kid next.
I think maybe you should do Nomad because I have a feeling you would like Pan Am.
Okay, all right. I'll try Nomad.
Yeah, it's also like it's just fucking cool, like going out in the desert and just like fucking around. So, oh,
But
speaking
I
of,
mean, I'll still get to go out in the desert, being Corpo, right? If I just keep advancing the storyline.
yeah, you can go into the desert, but it's just not the same vibe. It's not
I
the
know, I
same
see what
like
you're
this is
saying.
my home vibe. But like speaking of Pan Am, once you finish not all of the missions with her, but one of the main missions with her, you can go back to where one of the missions took place, and there's just a fucking hypercar just sitting there, and you can take it and
Eh,
claim ownership of it.
really?
Yeah, it's called the Caliburn,
Hmm,
like
that's
Caliber,
dope.
but Cali Burn.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's stupid fast, like 212 miles an hour or whatever the speed unit
Damn.
is. But it handles decent at high speed, But once you get into like low speed cornering, it's like super fucking oversteering.
Dude, I love the animation for when you're on a motorcycle and you high side and you just fly off your fucking bike with
Oh,
your hands out in front of you.
I have a clip. I was going up an on ramp on one of the bikes. I forgot which one it was, but I was going up an on ramp, and I like smashed into the side of the wall, went flying over the side of the on ramp into the fucking water below.
Oh my gosh. And no damage taken.
No, I fell into the water, so I didn't take fall damage. But
That's hilarious. You have to send that to me if you got it recorded.
yeah, I should be able to get it for you. So oh, I wanted to. What cyberware do you have on your legs?
Ah, dude, I cannot remember. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe I think it was like something that allows me to jump higher or something like that.
Okay, so I forgot exactly what it's called, but I have the one that lets you double jump.
Yeah, I think that's what I have. Double jump.
Is it not like so fucking? It's like the best fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. Well, basically, I'm biased. Any game that I can get double jump in, I'll take it.
It's like it is honestly like I think besides the Mantis Blade's the best piece of cyberware I have because it is just so fucking useful to just like jump over shit.
I didn't realize how scaling in that game is so important, bro. I don't. I'm not gonna lie though. On hard mode, I do have to end up cheesing a lot of bosses because I'm telling you, dude, hard mode in that game is either broken or I'm just too low leveled or something like that. But I've had to cheese some bosses, man. Dude, especially like the mechs, dude. Like mechs are virtually impossible to even touch because they'll
you need to
anything they
use
do.
the short circuit hack on them,
Okay.
and that pretty much just like opens them up to get fucked. Trying to,
Yeah, because I've been getting my ass kicked by some of them bosses.
I know I have it clipped, but I don't think it uploaded to Xbox Live, so I'll have to send you that later.
All right, no big deal, no
But
rush.
I can send you a picture of the car because it's fucking incredible. It's like very clearly like inspired by Bugatti or a Bugatti, like a Devo or Bolide. Actually,
Okay.
I took a picture of it. I don't even need to get one off the internet. I have one. Have you played with the photo mode?
No, I actually, to be honest, I forgot about it, but I did watch the trailer on it, and it looked like one of the best photo modes that I've ever seen in a game, and it
Dude,
was
it's
pretty sweet
incredible.
because I seen people making wallpapers out of it,
Yeah, look at
like
this.
really dope.
Oh, hold on. This is a
You
picture
said
I
you're.
took in the photo mode.
Oh my
And
gosh,
that's the car. That's the Caliburn.
dude, that's a sweet car.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
just doesn't
black and
handle for
everything.
shit at low speed. And like
That's a great freaking photo.
thank you.
But yeah, you could.
I
So you
like
could just put
photography
you
in
could put like
games.
the cyberpunk logo on it and make it a wallpaper, can't you?
I prefer to just have it bare like that. Yeah, you can put like stickers on it in the photo mode and like change poses and shit.
Oh, these are other photos you've sent and taken.
Yeah.
Got the booty shot. I see that. Damn, is that an ADV bike or is that a 4-wheeler?
No, that is the Apollo. That's the one I was telling you about.
Dude, that thing is
Yeah, it's a
nasty.
double swing arm like off-road ADV bike, and it's like boxer engine.
So it's like a track, a track. It a trike. It's like a trike.
No, what you're seeing there is just another bike parked behind it. It's a two
Oh,
wheeler.
okay. That's what I
Or like
thought.
when you're in
Dude, yeah,
first
that looks
person,
sweet.
the dash looks like a fucking Buell, like XB12. But then like when you're in third person, you see like the boxer engine and the double swing arm. It's fucking cool. And in my opinion, it's like the best feeling bike in the game.
Dude, it's got the crash cage on it too.
Yeah. And you can get them with like 4 fucking saddlebags on it. So there's like 2 on the front swing arm and 2 on the back swing arm. Or then you can also get ones that have like no saddlebags on it. It's just fucking sick.
Yeah, dude, that does look pretty cool. I have to get me that.
And then I took this photo once it sends. That was before I had like nice looking
It's still
clothes, so I
low
was just kind of
though. Okay.
I was just kind of mismatching my clothes because I didn't have enough to buy matching clothes that were good. But that's
Dude,
the
I was rewatching Keanu Reeves' video on YouTube about those, what is it, Arc or Arch
Arch.
bikes. Yeah, I was watching the Arch bikes that he makes, and this is the actual like prototype bike that he made.
Well,
Uh,
it's a cyberpunkified version of it, but
Dude, no,
essentially, yeah.
it looks exactly, almost everything on that bike is the same as what was in, except for like the rims. The
No,
rims were the only
the
thing that were
engine
really
is
different.
very cyberpunky. But yeah, most of the bodywork and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
is
yeah. I see
pretty
what you're
much the
saying.
same.
Yeah. Even like how it has like it had the padding, the tank pads that
Yeah,
extend all the way from the seat to the tank.
yeah.
It even had that. I was like, damn, that's dope.
I forgot exactly what the arch bike is called. Let me find it.
Yeah, I used to. I just looked at it yesterday.
It's a fucking beautiful motorcycle.
Yeah, dude. I wonder if he ever, because that's an old video, so I wonder if he ever did end up making like an actual like.
Oh yeah, it's a thing. They're just like extremely exclusive. Oh, here
No,
we
that
go.
one was a prototype that he made,
Yeah.
but I wonder if he actually made it mainline.
No, they're not mainline, but they're extremely exclusive. There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. It's called the Method 1.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just so fucking pretty.
yeah, man. That shit is nasty looking.
Like that is like the only like cruiser I'd ever get on. Like even though it's a muscle cruiser, it's still like the only cruiser I'd ever get on.
Yeah. You think that's better than XDLVO? DFL?
Fuck Ducati,
You
dude.
don't like Ducati, bruh?
No, I'm not a Biscotti boy. No.
You're not a Ducatista?
I mean, it's not like they're bad bikes. They're just not my thing.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. What's your thing?
Just cool shit, pretty much. I'm really, I take a preference to naked bikes. Like I love being able to
Me
see
too.
like brutal engineering and like kind of like raw material look. Like I like shit to
Dude,
look
but
like it's just kind of cobbled together. I don't like stuff to be all buttoned up.
I was looking at the new ZX10s this weekend, the Kawasaki ZX10s.
Yeah,
I was
triple
watching
R.
a video of 650E, and he made the bold statement that he thought the new Kawasaki ZX10, like the front end of that, was the best modern looking motorcycle front
It looks
end.
like a
Like the
toy H2.
dude, it looks like the black one looks like Darth Vader's mask, or like I seen pictures of it beside like a koala's face, and it does kind of look like a koala's face.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of it.
A
Like,
lot of people aren't, but I have heard though when you see it in person, the pictures do not do it justice.
oh, hold on. That's a better picture. Okay, this picture right here. Let me send it. this picture it doesn't look so bad in, but I much prefer the previous generation face. I much
Dude,
prefer.
I like the 2015.
Yeah, I prefer that. I prefer that the previous generation face over this new one.
Yeah, that's not a good angle of that bike though.
What, the new one?
Yeah. I've seen some like if you look at if you look like a top view of it going down kind of like this angle, I don't know, dude, it's hard to explain, but there's certain angles where it does look really good. But
Interesting.
I don't know. I do have a naked bike, but I'm definitely looking at getting a sport bike of some sort. I just can't make up my mind. I'm mostly leaning at a S1000 RR.
Jesus Christ. What, you're going up from like a fucking, what, a 400?
20, no, 650.
Oh, that's right, a 650.
Uh, dude, I want to get like a 2018 or a 2017. I just love those asymmetrical lights on that bike, dude. First time I ever seen it, I was like, yeah,
I don't know if
that's
that's a safe
my dream
thing for you
bike.
to do.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that.
I mean, like, go to like a 600.
I don't even have to ride it. I'll use it as a centerpiece for my living room.
You're gonna fucking eat
I'll
sushi
be
off of it?
perfect. Yeah, I'll eat sushi off of it. I'll fucking sit on it butt ass naked some days
See, that's what women are
and
for.
just rub it down.
Yeah, fuck it is. Leave some spots on your visor.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you take the baffles out of the exhaust.
Yeah,
Those will scrape you up. Oh my god, have you seen that fucking video?
What video?
Hold on, let me find a link to it. Some dudes, they put a fucking like a flashlight like insert into an exhaust.
Oh my god. And like, is it like making the lips like flap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Well, no, the one I saw it like balloons up and then it fucking. Hold on, I gotta fucking find this.
Dude, it's gotta be goofy.
It's fucking. It's like so dumb as fuck. Copy link. There you go. I sent it in there.
Let's give this a look.
You know what's good when the title is just flashlight muffler.
When it pops, dude, backfires.
I can't play it in the Discord fucking thing because it says it's age restricted and only available on YouTube.
Dude, that van looks rough.
Well, here's the thing. You wouldn't be putting a flashlight in the exhaust of a nice car. Or would you? Yeah. Anyway. I think that's about enough, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. On that note, this is episode 18 of the 427 podcast with Tanner and Isaiah. We'll see you guys next time. Got a final word?
Yeah, guys, make sure down in the comments you let us know what characters what path you've taken and how much you've been liking or problems you've been having with the game.
And whether or not your dick has foreskin or not. Alright.
Yeah, that's an important question we would all like to know.